Alright, bitch, we're going. I'm not doing another Gordon Ramsay fucking thing.
Well, that was a clap.
Yeah, that was a clap and it was a stupid... Yeah! That's basically what... Okay, anyway, let me tell them what's going on here since you're being a jackass.
Always.
The title might give it away anyways, but he's gonna ask me a Star Wars question, and I'm probably gonna lose my fucking mind explaining shit to him, because I always lose my fucking mind, explaining shit, so... What's your goddamn question?
Alright, so it's a two-part question. How do lightsabers work?
Oh.
And why is Kylo Ren's lightsaber stupid?
Oh. Come on, man.
I want to know.
I don't really know, like, the exact hardware details
Not
of lightsabers.
like exact. I'm not going to even understand the exact shit. I just want to know, like, a basic, and then why is his so dumb?
Okay, well, anyway, basic lightsabers as far as legend... Well... Alright, do you want, like, the good explanation, or do you want the shitty explanation?
I want to know, like, just about them. Because, like, there's the ones that are different colors. Do the colors mean anything?
Yeah, because, like, in the good canon, Legends, Jedi have different lightsaber colors because it just fits, like, their personality type, whatever they want. Like, what is it? Jedi Guardians have blue lightsabers, and they're just, like, they're supposed to be more proficient at kind of, they're fighters, but they also know how to use the Force decently.
Okay.
It's kind of like a rank thing, kind of, but it doesn't really matter because Jedi can pick whatever color they want. But this is what they're supposed to mean.
Okay.
Green are supposed to mean counselors, which mean that they're way better with the Force. They're not exactly lightsaber, like, masters, but again, it doesn't really matter. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, there's yellow lightsabers. You've never seen one in a movie.
No, I haven't.
But they're in the games a lot. And they're for Jedi Sentinels, which they're all about fighting, just with lightsabers. They're all about dealing with problems basically with their lightsaber. I don't know if the purple one that Mace has exactly has a meaning. I think it does. Because, I mean, the in real world reason why Mace Windu...
Samuel L. Jackson just want a purple one so he could pick himself out of the crowd?
Everybody strap in! We're about to open some fucking windows.
Yeah, he's like, I just want something to, like, show that I'm different than everyone else. And George's like, sure, why not, dude? But anyway, I think the purple got, like, an official in-canon explanation at some point, but I genuinely can't explain to you what it is.
That'd be so cool, though. Just be like, hey, I want this. And then they have to, like, write shit into a universe because you just decided you wanted a purple lightsaber.
There's a really dumb thing here. When they were filming episode 3, there's one, like, 5-10 second scene where Anakin is, like, fighting people in the temple, and Obi-Wan's just like, it can't be, right? And he's fighting 2 Jedi. He's, like, fighting some lady. Or no, he's fighting a guy. He's holding, like, a lady by the throat while he's doing it. Oh. And the guy he's fighting is supposed to represent a Jedi Master, Sin Drolig, who was, like, a really badass, like, Jedi, or lightsaber, like, master. And he was like the battle master. And he was the one who taught a lot of Jedi how to use lightsabers. And Sin's actor was like, hey, can I have a special lightsaber? Can I have, like, a yellow one or whatever? Because I hear that's a thing. And George was like, no, I can't do that. And he was like, okay. And it's just like, to be fair, it is only about 10 seconds you're on screen.
But still.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would be a little disappointed if, Samuel Jackson got a cool lightsaber, but I didn't.
I mean, it is Samuel L. Jackson. He can do whatever he wants. He can have whatever he wants.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
It's like that Family Guy joke from way back in the day when they're like, Samuel Jackson, he's in everything. And then, like, they don't address that joke for a while, and then next thing you know, I think Brian's filming a porn movie, and Samuel Jackson's there for whatever reason.
I haven't seen a lot of that, so just the fact that Brian is filming a porn.
This was back in the day when most people didn't hate Family Guy for whatever reason.
Do people hate it?
Nowadays, most people call it... It's funny, most people... To completely get off topic, most people hate the fuck out of it. At least they say so, but considering the show is still running, somebody's watching it.
I am genuinely indifferent towards it.
I mean,
if it's on, I'll watch it. If it's not, I don't see
when it first came out, I think it was really good. And then I think that it definitely went through a really shitty phase, and I don't know what's going on now just because I haven't watched it anymore. Anyway, red lightsabers, and, there's color crystals, so that's how you get to, find your lightsaber color. You gotta... For Jedi, they go on, kind of like... not missionary work, what am I trying to say? They go on like a mission, kind of like a journey, like a small spirit journey, self-discovery, because they send them to planets that have crystals that you can use to power your lightsaber, make the color. Because lightsabers basically just work with like emitters and like little things inside that, create the beam, blah blah blah. All that stupid shit. Anyway, the color crystals are the ones that you have to go to like Dantooine or what's the name of that one world? It's not Ilum. The two worlds that have small Jedi enclaves on them. They're like mini temples. And the Jedi go there, and they kind of just go into these caves that have the color crystals, and they find one that kind of speaks to them. Because in the old good canon, Jedi almost formed like a kind of bond with their crystal.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard, and I'm like tearing up. That sounds so cool.
God.
I want to do that.
What a child.
I like crystals.
Anyway, so when a crystal like spoke to you through the Force, it's like meant to be. So you take it and you put it in your lightsaber, and basically, that's the one that you got. Now, I think the new canon has it that based on your personality type, your crystal changes color. So it's like a mood ring.
What?
It's really fucking stupid, in my opinion.
Dumb as fuck.
It is really fucking dumb, and they changed it for no goddamn reason. Because I think, and I haven't watched the Clone Wars episode where this got officially changed, but basically, or I haven't seen it for a long time. Basically, they were just like, oh yeah, you kind of go on the spirit journey, but really, all that matters is that you pick a crystal. It can be, I think the crystals are even just like basic ass crystals, but once they're in your lightsaber, boom, you have a color. So fuck off.
That, I feel like, takes away the whole, like, connection.
I mean, like, it almost makes up for the fact that Sith all use red lightsabers, because people were like, why do you change your lightsaber color immediately? But not all Sith did. For example, I told you about Exar Kun.
Yeah.
He continued to use a blue lightsaber. He didn't just immediately turn red because he was evil.
I mean, that would make sense if you have a connection.
Yeah, and... Now, I know some people will be like, why do they all change to red? Well, I don't know exactly. They just... A lot of the... Well, I mean, the reason behind Sith...
Because red bad.
Well, the Sith, they strip themselves of their old identity.
Okay.
So I guess the idea is that they find either pure red crystals, or they find what... They're kind of like knockoff crystals. They're just like synthetic crystals.
Uh-huh.
And they turn red for whatever reason.
Huh.
And I think the metaphor is that Sith are always trying to do like the easy thing, the easy quick thing. So they're like, I need a fucking crystal, synthetic, there. Now it's red. Boom. Cool. I don't know. I think you can find pure red crystals, and you can form bonds with crystals as the dark side, but that's not the point of the dark side. You're not supposed to really connect with anything much. You're not supposed to. It doesn't mean all Sith follow their own goddamn rules. In fact, Sith break their goddamn rules all the goddamn time.
That's actually really cool, though, because I, like, you said that, and I remembered going to, I don't know, Disney World, and there was, like, the whole Star Wars thing in Disney World a long time ago.
Yeah.
And my cousin got to do the build a lightsaber thing. I didn't get to because my parents suck, but my cousin got to because his parents are rad, and they paid for it. And you pick out a crystal for it, and I was like, that sounds cool. I don't know what that means though.
That sounds dope as shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's a video game, KOTOR 2. It's actually Knights of the Old Republic 2. And in the game, you go to Dantooine, your character, be it male or female, even though female is the canonical character. And you go into the caves, and you're like teacher, instructor. She's not really a Jedi. She's just a long story. I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, you go into the crystal cave and you find a crystal in there and your teacher contacts you mentally through the Force, or if she's there with you, she's like, this crystal's speaking to you. That must mean that it's a bonded crystal, and you should take it and put it in your lightsaber. And if your character's evil, you're like, I want no goddamn bonded crystal in my lightsaber. And even then, she's like, just do it, you fucking idiot. Because if you keep it, it like levels up with you. And if it levels up with you, it just makes your lightsaber stronger and all your like skills stronger, blah blah blah.
What if we do that? That sounds fun.
Do what? Make a lightsaber?
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of work. One of the guys on online, Tim, the one who kind of got me into making videos, he's actually an engineer. I think he made a whole ass lightsaber. Not obviously, it doesn't fucking work like a real lightsaber, but he like made a whole one as like a anniversary gift to his fucking girlfriend or whatever.
That's so dope. Like even the ones I have, they're cool and all, but I don't know. Like it doesn't get into like the cool part of it. It's just more like the aesthetic of it. It's okay, but they don't really work right anymore.
Now, there are all types of different lightsabers. Like before I get to fucking bitch Ren's fucking lightsaber, there's the Shoto, which is kind of just like a short lightsaber. Like Yoda uses one as his main lightsaber because obviously if he had this giant fucking thing, he'd be a little like, awkward of using it.
Anywhere he fights, there's just fucking gouges in the ground.
The fucking Yoda scream from Lego Star Wars is amazing. Then there's just the basic lights, and all lightsabers look different just because you build them yourself, so you get to make them however you want. Obi-Wan's looks different from Qui-Gon, looks different from Yoda, looks different from Anakin, etc., etc. So that's just the basic single hilt lightsaber. There's the double hilt you saw with Darth Maul, or the special one that like Exar Kun had, which was the size of a single, but it was a double, and he had his own like special fighting form with it. I don't know if you want to get into lightsaber forms right now, but there's 7 of them.
No.
Okay. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dooku, he had the curved lightsaber.
Yeah.
And that's just, the real world explanation, like I told you, is Christopher Lee actually did know how to fence. So he was like, can I please have the curve, because then I'll be able to actually like do shit for you. And they're like, oh, cool. And in universe, the explanation is that, like, to give you just a small tidbit, the form he's using is called Makashi, and it's just basically like a very wrist-oriented kind of specialized fencing form of fighting with lightsabers. Supposedly you can do it with just a normal single hilt, but
it's probably easier.
Yeah, the easier with the curved one.
Yeah.
So
same with like different styles of blade fighting and.
Yeah, basically. And then there's like there's a lightsaber staff, which is a whole like long steel staff with just a smaller blade at the top. A lot of video games have that, and it's been adopted by the official canon, or at least Legends, anyways.
Okay. Yeah, it's just making me think of different blades that exist.
Yeah. And there's the light whips.
Oh yeah. That sounds like a bad time.
2 characters that I know of in Legends use them, and they're both women. One is Githany. She's like, again, a long story. She was a Jedi turned bad, and she like kind of dated Darth Bane for a while. Although she's kind of weird, and I don't know. She's, again, long story. The second one is Lumia, and Lumia was far more interesting.
I was gonna say that's a way better name.
Lumia, actually, she was born like Shira Bree, I think her name was.
That's also a great name.
She was like an agent for Darth Vader, and she like fake dated Luke. While she was like undercover as a rebel, but she was actually working for Vader.
Oh, that's sad.
Guess what? She's a redhead. She fake dated Luke, but then I think they kind of actually had like an attraction. But then something happened where he thought she died, but Vader found her and like put her back together, and she almost looked like a female version of Vader. Not exactly. Her like bodysuit looks different.
Yeah.
But she could use the Force, and Vader trained her a little bit, so she was like almost like an apprentice of his. I mean, she basically thought she was, and she used the light whip. And let me just say, Lumia is one of the leading causes for fucking problems throughout the entirety of Luke's life from then on out. Like,
Well, yeah, if she started fake dating and then they started real dating and then they had a falling out, of course she's gonna be pissed.
well,
It's
I mean,
a redhead with a whip. What
mean-
the fuck do you think is gonna happen?
I mean, she basically ends up being the reason why his nephew turns evil, and like, you know, there's a lot of bad shit that goes down with Lumia. Anyway, that's a whole other story, though. The light whip exists, is what my point was. There's some other dumb lightsaber designs that even Legends has. I can admit to that. Like, there was this one lightsaber that everyone, like, when the Kylo Ren thing happened, everyone was immediately like, "What the fuck is that crossguard shit going on?" And they were like, all of his defenders were like, "Well, if you look at Legends, there's this one the lightsaber they're referencing is like a normal blade, except it has like a little metal shaft here that shoots out a tiny blade here. It almost looks like a cutlass with like a secondary, you know, like those cutlasses you hold and they have like the barb shit around it.
Yeah.
It looks like that. I mean, it's not great looking, but even then, Legends people were like, yeah, everyone said that looks stupid too when it came out.
Okay.
Just because you reference something that's stupid now, doesn't mean that something that's stupid later on is less stupid. It's all stupid.
I have to look at a picture now because, like, hold on, I forgot how to spell for a second. My phone just tried to keep putting up Kylie Jenner.
I mean, Kylie Jenner probably is more intelligent than Kylo Ren.
Okay, because, like, alright, here's the thing. Because if you're just talking about a regular fucking blade, that part of the blade is meant for you to not let your hand slide up and slice your hand open. And, like, yeah, there's little bits that, like, technically you'd run into and they'd act as a guard. But, like, it's a fucking light beam of death. What happens if you flip your hand around and you catch your wrist? You just cut your own fucking hand off like a dumbass.
I don't know if they've officially changed this because I don't read canon bullshit from Disney. But I think what was the original explanation, and I don't know if it still is the official explanation, was that Kylo Ren sucks.
God damn it!
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
And he couldn't make the lightsaber work exactly the way he wanted, so he had to create these stupid, like, vents on the side of the hilt to, like, pass the excess energy out of. And so that's why it warbles like it fucking does, because the thing is unstable.
Wouldn't it be able to go out the other end, though, then? I feel like that would be even safer.
Yeah, but can Kylo Ren use a double-bladed lightsaber?
I mean, maybe then he'd just stab himself in the chest.
He's
and
a
he'd be
fucking
done.
idiot, is what he is.
So, like, that's not normal, how it's all, like, broken up and shit.
No, I think it's just called unstable, like, unstable blade, unstable crystal, blah, blah, blah. Something is going on in the lightsaber, so where it's not working right.
It's so bad that it froze my phone.
Even your phone's like, man, that's some stupid-ass shit. Get the fuck out of here. Now, that's the reason I heard. I don't know if, like, later on down the line, Disney tried to fix that by saying, it's a special blade that only Kylo Ren has. You know, I don't fucking care. The point is, it looks stupid as fuck. Because, alright, let's say that it is an intentional blade, right? If you're in a cross, an X with somebody else who has a lightsaber, and the fucking cross blade is supposed to protect you, the metal bit that is emitting the blade is totally open for you to just slide down the guy's lightsaber and cut the fucker off.
Yeah.
Now, if it has some sort of fail-safe to where it just shuts off, because it's off by design, then cool. But if that thing is shooting excess energy out because your lightsaber sucks dick, wouldn't that just mean your lightsaber explodes in your fucking hand?
That's... it... It's interesting concept to have somebody who sucks and like they build a shitty weapon, but they don't like. I haven't seen all of the new movies.
Thank God.
But like from what I've seen, they don't put that across at all.
No, they
Like
just
he just has a lightsaber.
they're just like, look at this cool. And see, that's the thing. In the real world, the reason why he has that is because every single villain basically had a different styled lightsaber. Because Vader had the regular hilt.
Mm-hmm.
You get to episode 1, Maul had the double blade.
Right.
You get to episode 2, Dooku had the curved.
Mm-hmm.
You get to episode 3, Grievous had 4 fucking arms. You know?
So he's just another case entirely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then, then you have Palpatine, doing the, you know. But, he still has a normal lightsaber.
It's treason then.
If you would have showed me that clip before we watched that movie, I would have thought that was just like a shitty edit. It's just so ridiculous.
That is one of the most beautiful scenes in cinema history, you fucking cretin.
And honestly, if that happened and I was standing there and somebody flew at me in a barrel roll, I'd probably just poop my pants.
You'd just be like, who's the first one he killed? I think he killed, like, Agan Kolar. I think he fucking killed Agan Kolar. He should just be the first one dead.
Yes, because I don't even know what I would do. I'd just be like, what? And then I'd be dead.
He just stabs the first Jedi Master, just, like, whips the other one, and then Kit Fisto's just there, like, ah! And then fucking dies.
The spinning just made me... Have you ever played Dead Rising?
No.
Well, in it, you're just fucking destroying zombies. But you can find, like, a fucking excavator... The thing that, like, you use in a construction site where it, like, goes on the ground and spins, and you just stab it into a zombie, and they're just spinning on the end of it.
That's great.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, so back to the point was, I think, again, they were like, well, we need something for Kylo Ren to stand out from the crowd. So let's give him... I think there's even a fucking quote somewhere from J.J. Abrams being like, we thought it'd be a cool design to give him a crossblade... Does it matter if it's a cool design? Does it make sense in the movie?
It just makes him look like more of a fucking edgelord.
He's the biggest... Have you seen the Kylo Ren Twitter?
What?
Someone made a fake Kylo Ren Twitter page where they're Kylo Ren, and they purposely put some of the most emo, just soppy bullshit, like...
That's on brand.
They say stupid shit like, nothing cuts as deep as the time when I stabbed my dad. It's just like, my family hates me. It's just, I wish I was with my grandpa. Just like really sad shit, but it's like, man, that fits him so well though. You'd think that was honestly his fucking Twitter page. He's so sad. I hope it's still in operation today. I'll be real sad if I go and look it up and it's just like dead after 2018 or something.
That better still exist.
It's stupid as fuck, but like you said, on point. And then Star Wars Rebels, which is also in Disney's canon, came up with another lightsaber. Do you want to know what it is?
Yes, please.
So you have a lightsaber, right? And you have like this circle around it. And you can turn on a blade here. And if you have a double, there's a blade here, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Now it comes with full spinning action just by holding the lightsaber. Basically,
like
a helicopter blade. And yes, characters in the show have actually used lightsabers as a helicopter. So... There's scenes in Rebels where two blades extend from their stupid spinning saber. They hold it over their heads, and you just see them through the fucking air. And you know what's great about it? It's light! They don't...
So that wouldn't...
No, it wouldn't work!
That wouldn't work.
So why the fuck is it working? Guess what? Because kids are stupid and they'll watch this goddamn show.
Wait, but like, would that work? Like a chakram blade? But like all light?
That sounds like a really bad idea. Don't give
it sounds like a terrible idea, but it would look dope.
Sure. It's like putting
fucking hula hoop of death.
Yeah, exactly. Putting lightsaber blades on a fucking hula hoop and just it's like, what the fuck? Am I wrong?
Nah, just give a lightsaber to them fucking Windmilling. God.
The fucking windmill. I hope there's there's got to be an edit out there
Of them
somewhere.
with lightsabers.
There's someone. I bet you $1 million if I looked it up, there'd be
If
an
there's
edit.
not, somebody needs to do it. I'm putting that out into the universe. Somebody please.
There's another kind of dumb lightsaber design in the old canon, my canon, where what the fuck is her name? Maris Brood is her name. She's like a failed Jedi, blah blah blah. Long story. Anyway, you know, like kind of like, what are they called? Not nunchucks. No, not. Yeah. They're like batons. You know what I'm talking about? Where like you hold something here, and there's like the longer stick and the shorter stick.
Yeah.
I forgot exactly what. Well, anyway, it's that, but there's a lightsaber blade, and just. I mean, it makes more sense than fucking Kylo Ren's bullshit, but it's still not great. It's a stupid design.
There's so many weapons out there that it would be cool, but probably not smart.
Oh, and then you have like dumb shit in Disney, like Last Jedi. The Praetorian Guards have a bunch of dumb lightsaber-y kind of weapons, where one's like a lightsaber fucking battle axe, and it looks stupid as fuck. I'm just saying, and guess what, too? There was in the new canon a lightsaber fucking gun, where basically it's a gun, but it shoots lightsaber beams, so it's like, oh, it goes through anything.
Wouldn't it just pew pew?
Yeah.
Isn't that the same?
No. It shoots like, I mean, blaster bolts, it's technically plasma, and it comes out of cartridges, but a lightsaber bolt's like, I shoot pure lightsaber energy as something, so the idea, I guess, was it's supposed to pass through a bunch of shit that bolts don't even pass through, but it's still stupid looking.
When would it end?
I mean, the law of energy transference, Ryan.
When would it end?
The law of energy some point, I don't know, Qui-Gon's fucking lightsaber didn't go all the way through the door on the fucking Trade Federation ship, so it ended there.
Okay.
Anyway, that's why Kylo Ren's fucking lightsaber is shit. And I guess I just told you a bunch of lightsaber facts.
Good.
Facts, F-A-X, you know.
Yeah.
Just chilling here in Cedar Rapids. You got any other question? Wait, hold on. What did you learn?
Wait, first of all, I actually have one more question.
Oh, God.
Will you buy me that lightsaber that you talk into and it's like repeats what you say?
Maybe.
It'd be a good time.
Maybe. No, actually, no. Now that I think about it, I'm not going to do that.
Fuck. Can we go play with it in the store?
No,
again,
you got money. You can buy it your goddamn self.
You're right. I'm working again.
Yeah, we're working due to recent events, as all the commercials say. Corona. Anyway.
Coronavirus.
God, I really need some Corona and lime, you know? Do you have anything to add? There's nothing really to say here. Do you have anything to add at the end?
Here's what I've learned today.
Oh, God.
Kylo Ren's a big old dumb edgelord. The end.
He's the biggest of teen. You know what? Kylo Ren, I think, was meant to speak to all the dumb teenagers in the crowd who are like, yeah, I hate my parents too, and I wish I was an evil bad guy. I mean, the fucker puts on a mask that's meant to make him look like Darth Vader and sound like Darth Vader, and then even the characters in the movie are like, you suck dick, you're no Darth Vader. And then in the next movie, his boss, fucking Snoke, tells him, take that ridiculous mask off. You've been working with the guy for like, what? How many years? And just now today you're like, by the way, that shit looks stupid.
He just got to the point where he's like, you look like a fucking idiot,
Do you want to know the actual real world explanation before I sign this off?
Yeah.
So Rian Johnson, fucking bubble boy bitch that he is, the director of the movie,
Yeah.
and also the writer, he says in a documentary, like behind the scenes, he's like, I thought that it was just such a shame that we had to hide Adam Driver's face all the time. I just saw his face and said, that's a cinematic face. So I had to come up with a reason to get that thing off his face. And it's like, well, guess what, Ryan? The very next movie, fucking J.J. Abrams has him torch his helmet back together and put it back on. Because guess what? Kylo Ren, Adam Driver's face doesn't sell toys. Anyway,
Yes, Adam Driver has a good face. I will say that. I like his face.
I like his face when he has facial
But
hair.
that doesn't fucking matter when it comes to a character.
Ryan Johnson is the one who spent like $100,000 on the titty monster.
That's like a person's look, an actor's look matters when I'm calling some shit out here right now. When they have only one fucking thing they can do. Prime example, Michael fucking Cera.
Oh my god.
He is one character always, and people put him in because they want Michael Cera in a movie.
Yeah, he's Michael Cera.
That's it. From what I can tell, Adam Driver can act.
Oh yeah, he's got range.
So therefore, it doesn't fucking matter what his face looks like, because he can be a character.
I gave him so much shit. I'm gonna end it after this, I swear. I gave him so much shit when he was first like shown because everyone was like, "God, he's got a mega baby face," and he does, at least in the first movie. He's got super baby face in like Force Awakens, in my opinion, anyways. The fucking fake Anakin hair that's all down his fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, he was the only one in all three of those movies that actually could act, and it's because Adam Driver can act. But they didn't give him goddamn anything to do in these fucking movies. And I was at work. I'm not going to say exactly where, and I was talking to somebody, and I remember I was like, "Man, fuck these movies. I feel so bad for Adam Driver." I said, "You know what? Adam Driver deserved a better movie," and I got like 3 people at work, and we was like, "Yes, that's it. That's exactly what it is. Fuck these movies. Adam Driver needed a better movie." Anyway, end of the video. Fuck me.
I will say one more thing.
Oh
He looks
my
like
God.
those cats with the long faces. I'll send you a picture. You can put it in the video. That's all.
Good.